Hi Gemini, this is your July monthly tarot reading. We'll have three separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at love, and it could be existing love, love from the past, new love, whatever comes up. Then in the second spread, we'll see some good news for you, Gemini, for this month. And in the third, the final spread, we'll be talking about an advice for you, Gemini, for the month of July. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is on love, Gemini. It could be the we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Lovers. Then we have the Sun clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing... we have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We have Leo, maybe a Sagittarius, perhaps even another Gemini. Alright, this is a bit of a complex reading as to how many different scenarios I can think of, to be honest with you. But what I can tell you right away, it has something to do with work, like your literal work, what you do for work, or what you could be doing for work, for your money starting this week. Or maybe you like working on something. And this person likes working on something as well. For most of you, it's your work, all right? Because we start with the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of work, business, and finances, all right? And it's clarified by the Ace of Wands. So here's how I can interpret those two, right? Perhaps you got a new job offer, and you're taking this job offer, and you're gonna start a new job, and this new person will be there. All right, they will already be working. Perhaps you, scenario number two, perhaps you're going somewhere for work. You could be going on a business trip. You could be going to some kind of a work-related conference or something like that. For others of you, if you're not going anywhere for work or if you're not getting a new job, it's somebody whom you already work with, okay? And the Ace of Wands is the most passionate ace out of all four aces. It could be you getting all excited about starting a new job, or getting all excited about going on a trip, on a business trip, or getting all excited with somebody you already know, somebody you already work with. And by all excited, if you know what I mean, it's going to get cozy between the two of you with that Ace of Wands. All right. Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Lovers, right? By the way, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot further down, right? Both of those two cards are the two fastest cards in the deck. They really are. The Eight of Wands is the fastest minor arcana card, and the Chariot is the fastest major arcana card. Another really fast card is the Knight of Swords, but I believe those two, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, are the two fastest, right? So with the Eight of Wands, again, this is either you going somewhere for work, or maybe you're moving from work, or the two of you will hit it off. Maybe the two of you will go somewhere together for the weekend, right? Because the Eight of Wands could be a card of literally going somewhere, or it's a card of a lot of communication. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. All right, so blame the Cupid. It's their fault. This is happening. The Lovers clarifying the Eight of Wands, it's actually you, Gemini, right? That's your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. But at the same time, in my opinion, the Lover, if we forget for a second it's your major arcana card, Gemini, the Lovers is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. You know, you could be meeting the love of your life. The Sun, the next card over, is clarified by the Chariot. The Sun could be a Leo, you're dealing with, but the Chariot, the Sun could be a card of clarity. Perhaps in the beginning, in the early stages, you in this new person, you're going to keep it under wraps. You don't want anybody to know, especially people you work with, right? But then you will reveal it to everybody with the Sun. It's going to be like a reveal. Yes, we're together. Yes, we're a couple. All right? Or the Sun is simply the happiest card in the deck. You're going to be really happy. The Sun, since the Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, right? Perhaps what's interesting is that the Chariot is a Cancer major arcana card, and the Sun is a Leo major arcana card, right? We're in the middle of a Cancer birthday season right now, and the next one is Leo. Leo's next. So perhaps it's starting now, but then by the time Leo season rolls around, you'll make it public, you'll make it official, or you'll become like a true couple. So that could be very symbolic that those two cards showed up, one clarifying another. But at the same time, like I said, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Chariot is a card of victory, success, and again, it's also a card of literally going somewhere, maybe moving in together, right? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, again, another clarity card, just like the Sun. And the Ace of Swords is the second ace here. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. Yes, let's get the show on the road. Yes, let's be together. It's a card of a conversation where people don't BS. Right? The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, direct conversation. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. So this is when you're gonna, shift gears, I guess. You're the Queen of Swords here. I think we are all on the same page about that. You're the Queen of Swords, unless you're dealing with another air sign. The Wheel of Fortune is starting a new cycle, or since actually it's in the potential outcome, it's the start of a cycle and the next level up. For some of you, another travel card, you could be moving in together. And the Knight of Cups is all about love. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces you're dealing. But the Knight of Cups, yeah, it's the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. Because we start with the Ace of Wands, which is all about physical attraction and passion. The Knight of Cups is all about emotions and love for one another. All right, Gemini, really happy for you. Congratulations. Here's some good news for you, Gemini, for the month of July. We have the Devil, clarified by the Five of Wands. We have the Fool, clarified by the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, and the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, or any zodiac sign. So I don't know if this is happening to you or someone you know, but it's supposed to be good news for you, Gemini. What I think is happening, I can interpret it a couple of different ways. For some of you, you may, or somebody else may see a return of a very toxic person. And perhaps you couldn't say no to this person in the past, but this time you finally will. You'll finally be able to cut the cord. Okay, so that's scenario number one. Scenario number two is somebody who's been struggling with an addiction. They're finally gonna kick it to the curb. Okay, somebody here could be rethinking their life. Rethinking, probably realizing that they've been engaging in this toxic or unhealthy behavior, that perhaps it's they do have an addiction, right? It's like they're recognizing it and finally starting to take steps towards getting rid of it. And by steps, you all know what I mean, right? Let me interpret this real quick. Right? The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the Devil could be a card of addiction. The Devil could be a card of something or someone very toxic, or someone irresistible, someone we're unable to say no to. Right? The Five of Wands clarifying that is a card of a struggle, a card of drama, card of a fighting, conflict, right? The Hermit on the bottom of the deck could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but the Hermit could be a card of thinking, going within, doing some soul searching, and realizing a thing or two. All right? The Fool in the middle, clarified by the Four of Swords. The Fool is a card of letting go, or maybe taking a leap of faith with the program to see if a particular program will work for them. The Four of Swords could be literally submitting themselves to that program. The Four of Swords could also be a card of thinking, right? Taking a break. It's a card of healing as well. So healing from whatever the devil is, right? And the Four of Cups right next to the deck is saying no, right? To saying no to either that person from the past, a very toxic, irresistible, unhealthy person, or saying no to that addiction. Whatever that addiction is, smoking, drinking, using, whatever. All right, so that's good news. Here's an advice for you, Gemini, for this month, for July. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What's interesting about this reading, this spread, Gemini, is that this spread has also something to do with work, business, and finances, right? We saw that in the first spread, but that one was about love. This one is all about money. It's all about money. All right. So work is going to be very important to you in July, Gemini. Right? Most cards on the table are Pentacles. Right? The only non-Pentacle card is the Six of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So, from the advice perspective, there's going to be something coming your way, an offer, or maybe you're thinking about of doing something for work, business, and finances. The answer is in the past. In this case, the answer is in the past. For some of you, if you're thinking about doing something, look at your previous experience. Look at how you've done something in the past, and maybe do it the same way or repeat that. Do it in the same manner. For others of you, say you used to work with something or someone in the past, then that person or that company or that profession could be coming back and offering you to go back, right? The Six of Cups has always to do with the past. And again, it could be somebody else offering you to go back to the same old job, or maybe somebody you used to work with, they started a new job, right? And that workplace they started at has an opening, and they thought of you, and they're going to let you know, hey, would you be interested? I work for this new company, and they just posted this new job. And can you send me a resume, and maybe it's something for you? And it is something for you, right? Or say you changed careers at some point, not in such a distant past, but this new career is not something you expected, so you don't like it, and if you're thinking about going back to what you used to do before you changed career, maybe it's also not a bad idea, right? So this spread is about work, business, and finances. It has something to do with the past, and it has something to do with making a lot of money. Okay, because at the end we have that Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Pentacles right next to the deck, right? And on the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? And the Six of Pentacles, by the way, when it comes to work, business, and finances, it's money usually coming in, or it could be a card of a choice. But the Nine of Pentacles is one of those cards you want to see when it comes to work, business, and finances. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who has got money in a bank, somebody who is doing very well financially. All right, and the Knight and the Ace of Pentacles, it's money coming in. This is those two are the two, I guess, most financially abundant cards. Together with it's you will definitely be making a lot of money. All right, and again, it has something to do with either the person from the past, or the way you used to work, or you used to do something in the past, or it could be your previous career or something like that. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing July.